Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Rumela and in today's video I am going to share 5 midnight snack recipe with you guys. This video excites me the most because I am a big midnight snack lover. I love snacking during the midnight, especially when my cousins come over. This video includes 5 quick and easy recipes that are also very delicious. If you guys are bored of having Maggi, then you can give these recipes a try. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing so much makeup today, that's because I just filmed an Instagram tutorial of this look. So if you aren't following me there, make sure you do. I will leave the handle in the description box below. So that is it. Without too much blabbering, let's jump straight into the video. So this is the first recipe, guys. It's a very basic aloo bhujia toast bread. I love this during midnight when I'm craving something that I want to have like in 2 minutes. This is the dish. I've taken a piece of bread. You can toast it if you want. I haven't toasted it. I'm slathering it with a mayo and a ketchup mixture. I've used the spicy ketchup and homemade mayo. Then I'm adding in lots of aloo bhujia. Even the aloo bhujia is homemade because lockdown I cannot find aloo bhujia anywhere, so I asked mom to make it. And then adding some onions for crunch and coriander just for color and flavor, adding in a good squeeze of lime, and it is done. Also I sprinkled some chaat masala. This next one is also a very easy recipe, again for all the vegetarian people out there. I just have 2 veg, the other 3 are non-veg. I've taken some crackers. These are plain crackers. You can take whatever crackers you get, whatever is available, and then add in some ketchup. Then I've boiled some corn. You can use a fresh corn, but I just like the flavor of boiled corn, but that's going to take time, so just use fresh corn. Add in some onions, some tomatoes, a lot of shave, again a pinch of chaat masala and coriander for sprinkle. This might look like, similar to the toast, but this is very different since the cracker has different flavor and this also has a corn in it. That is why I love this recipe. So this is perfect for all the chaat lovers out there who crave something similar to chaat, but chaat is a little difficult to make because you need lots of chutneys and all for that. So if you're craving something like chaat, then this will satisfy your cravings for sure. The next recipe is my favorite, not my favorite, but one of my favorites. It's a pizza style omelette. These are again all the ingredients that you are going to need. Everything will be in the bottom bar below, so do not worry. First, take some eggs, whatever amount of eggs you want. I'm taking 2 eggs, and then add in some onions, some tomatoes. You just need like a minute. I've just chopped all of these in the chopper, so it'll just take a minute. Then add in some chili flakes, some pizza seasoning, and some salt for flavor. The pizza seasoning does add a very yummy flavor to it. And then again heat a pan, brush it with some oil. You can also add butter, but for this recipe I just went with oil. And then just pour it on your pan and cover it until it becomes around 70% cooked. Once that is done, just remove the lid and add in cheese slices. Also my phone gave up on me while I was shooting, so I had to shoot from another phone, so I'm really sorry about the quality change, but that's not the concern, right? We've still got this yummy cheese omelette ready, and now is the magical part. Just look at Just wait. Just look at the cheese oozing out of the omelette, guys. This is also very quick and easy, so this is like the perfect recipe. Okay, next, moving on to the French toast sandwich. I've made the spicy version. You can also make the sweet version. I'll get to that in a minute. These are again all the ingredients that you are going to need. Everything will be down. The first step is take whatever leftover stuffing you have in your fridge. You might have some veg or anything. If you have a chicken curry, just take the chicken out and mix it with this mayo ketchup mixture, and then just slather it onto the bread. I had some chicken in hand, so I used chicken, or else I use whatever leftover is there in the fridge. You can use potatoes also for this. Whatever curry is there, you can just take out the chicken or the potatoes, or anything, like any filling. But I think potatoes and chicken will work the best for this. And then just press the other slice of bread, and then take one egg and add in the salt and pepper. If you're going to make the sweet version, you can add in sugar, but I'm making the spicy version, so I'm adding salt and pepper. For the sweet version, my filling was a peanut butter, and peanut butter on one side and a Nutella on the other side, so that also works perfectly. But today I'm making the spicy version, as you guys can see. Again, heat your pan, add in some butter works really well for this one, so I've used butter. It gives a nice salty flavor, that I like that. Once your pan is nice and hot, take in your bread and dip it in the egg mixture, just like making French toast, but a sandwich French toast with a filling. And this mayo filling takes this sandwich to another level, guys. You have to try this. If you haven't, then you surely have to try this. Also, this makes for a nice filling snack, not like the other. If you're really hungry, then you can make this, because this is going to keep you nice and full. Unlike the other, the save toast and the crackers and all, those will only they won't satisfy you if you're really hungry. If you just a little bit hungry, then go for those. But this one is delicious. Coming back to the recipe, toast it as much as you want. I like mine nice and toasted, so I keep it for a while. And it's done, guys. You can see how nice and juicy the filling is. I love this recipe when I'm really hungry at midnight. The next recipe is a sweet one. It's for all the sweet tooth lovers. I've kept everyone in mind. So these are again all the ingredients you are going to need. I think this one requires the least amount of ingredients and is very easy. So take one egg. If you're really hungry, you can take two, but one is enough for this. And then beat it well. I'm not adding any sugar at this point, but if you are someone who really loves sweet, then you might want to add some sugar at this point. I also did not add salt because cheese adds a lot of salty flavor. Again, I'm melting in some butter into my pan, and then adding in the egg, and just dipping my bread into it, and then flipping it. You might want to take a small pan for this, because you don't want your eggs to cook super fast. So a small pan is recommended. And then whatever sides are hanging out, just fold those in. My fourth side was really stubborn and didn't want to come on top, so I just left it there. I then cut a slice of cheese into half and added both the slices on top of one another. And then I've added mixed fruit jam. You can add whatever jam you like. And then just spread it and fold, and then let this whole thing become nice and warm until the cheese becomes really soft and the jam starts to melt. You'll see that in a bit. I've also covered it for a minute so that the process is a little faster. You can see the jam oozing out of the bread right now. So that's when you have to flip it, and then flip and cook for another minute. I like mine nice and toasty again, so that's why I cooked it for long. And it is done. You can just have it like that. You don't have to cut it, but I did just for the sake of the video, so that I can show you guys how it looks from the inside. And it's done. This is my go-to recipe when I'm craving something sweet at midnight. So that is it, guys. Don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.